Celebrity Style Inspiration.
Hi CSIers, welcome back to the Manila Times CSI, Celebrity Style Inspiration. Our entertainment and lifestyle pages come to life across the Manila Times digital platforms. Ako po si Tessa Mauricio Ariola, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for supporting our third season so far. At lalong-lalo na po, yung previous episode namin with the now certified hit recording solo artist Nadine Lustre, who talked to us about her album Wildest Dreams, a little bit about James Reid of course, and ang paglingon-lingon daw ni Nadine sa kanya, sabi ng mga fans throughout the interview. We are so happy to have been able to bring you that T-Zone special, and we promise marami pa kaming surprises for you every episode. So do make it a habit to watch CSI every Thursday. Now on to our packed program, so let's get started right now.
CSI, Celebrity Style Inspiration.
First off, let's take a look at this week's winners and downers. Of course, we always start with a winner. So let's get back to Nadine Lustre, who, like we said earlier, is a certified hit recording artist now that she's released her solo album on her birthday last October 31. You can find out more about Wildest Dreams by clicking on our last episode. But meanwhile, we hear how President to her fans Nadine is so grateful for everyone's support. Speechless yata si Nadine as everyone is still waiting for her message on social media. But again, congratulations to the newest recording artist and a belated happy birthday from CSI. Two deaths caused a downer here and around the world. First, with the passing of longtime and colorful Filipino fortune teller Madame Auring on Friday. She died at age 80 and was remembered for her controversial predictions about prominent personalities. Among her most famous predictions was how iconic boxer Muhammad Ali would win Thrilla in Manila as opposed to sports analysts, and how Fidel V. Ramos would beat Miriam Defensor Santiago in the 1992 presidential elections. May you rest in peace, Madame Auring. Then, just a day later, world-famous Scottish actor Sean Connery also died at age 90. Sean Connery is celebrated as the first James Bond, the iconic character he played for 11 years. He was a struggling actor in his 30s when he first played 007 in 1962 in the film called Dr. No. Bond producers said they were devastated over his death and that his portrayal was the reason why the franchise has been so successful. When he left the role, Connery continued to succeed in his acting career and won a Best Supporting Actor Oscar in 1987 for The Untouchables. Now, to end this segment with a winner, let's take a look at our favorite artistas who refused to cancel Halloween on this pandemic year and filled social media with their posts in their awesome costumes to their fans' delight. Catherine Bernardo and her barkada, which includes Bria Ataide, Gabby Garcia, dressed up as zombie brides. Vicky Bello and daughter Scarlett Snow both geared up as Mama and Baby Wonder Woman. Liza Soberano channeled Velma from Scooby-Doo, while Enchong D picked Batman villain Two-Face or Harvey Dent. And finally, Carlo Aquino, girlfriend Trina, Candaza, and new daughter Enola went all out with a vintage Halloween theme. Superbly spooky indeed. And that's it for this week's winners and downers. We'll be right back with our certified CSI report. Let's begin our certified CSI report with Isa Iglesias. Hi, Isa Pai!
Hi, Miss T. Hi, CSIers.
How are you doing tonight?
Doing good po. How are you, Miss T?
Very good, but I'm sure your certified CSI report will be just great. Anong meron tayo for our CSIers?
Miss T, ang CSI report ko po for this week ay Certified Ageless Guapito.
Go, Isa Pai!
A matinee idol, action, and dramatic star. Ilan lamang ito sa mga roles na kilalang nagampanan ni Ian Veneracion in his 40 years sa entertainment industry. But millennials today might not know that this handsome dad rose to fame via the sitcom Joey and Son, kung saan naging anak-anakan siya dito ni Joey De Leon. This time around, he will dip his hands into comedy anew via family sitcom Oh My Dad, which is currently airing every Saturday on TV5. Returning to doing his first love, how does this make him feel that he get to share the same old comic flair 40 years later? Aside from that, what can he say about his latest award he received from the recently concluded Guillermo Mendoza Memorial Awards? Let's hear it straight from Ian himself.
Hi, good afternoon po. I'm Iza from Manila Times. My first question po is for Sir Ian. Sir Ian, you mentioned sa isang post nyo po sa Instagram account nyo na you were born sa sitcom with Joey and Son with Sir Joey De Leon. So how does it feel na from the past years nakilala ka namin, napanood ka namin sa mga dramas, rom-coms. So ngayon nagbabalik ka na sa sitcom. How does it feel naman po para sa inyo?
I mentioned as an actor I was born in the sitcom, so and Son, I was 6 years old. And through the years I tried different roles as Vida contra Vida, or and yes, everything mula sa horror movies, action movies, and lover boy roles, and enjoy ko lang dyan. Pero I feel like, pagbalik sa sitcom, it's like coming home. Diba? Kasi dito ko na-start. And it's, I've never explored that part of yung kailangan ko na-explore sa sitcom as an adult. So it's the first time for me to experience that again. And it's really refreshing, and I'm so happy that everyone here, from Georgie, and Jeffrey, the whole cast, everybody, ganda ng bonding namin. And sa totoo nga, normally in shows, kailangan nyo mag-workshop ng maraming beses to create that certain kind of chemistry. Pero because nakalock in kami, it's naturally sakto talaga.
So you can say na hindi po kayo masyadong nag-adjust pagdating dun sa pagbabalik niyo sa sitcom?
Hindi naman, because yun nga, the comedy that we're trying to do here is situational na. It's not King Koyan lang, and we have really, really good writers. And so as an actor, you just say your line and you can just speak to your character. And the humor is in the situation. So, but we think it's working. Directing, it's working.
How is it working naman po with the team? So parang, is it smooth sailing dahil magkakasama kayo na, and especially with Miss Dimples then, how is she as parang partner on screen?
First time I worked with her was in a movie called Black Beat. And then, so doon pa lang, kaibigan na kami. So pagdating dito, very comfortable. Yeah, the whole team, from the cameraman to the staff to kakilala na lahat. So it's one team talaga. So, mas maganda yung, I think mas maganda talaga yung gano'n. Siguro even after the pandemic, after the lockdown, siguro this is a nice way to wake up for production also. It's a nice way to take things and shooting. It's very efficient.
Also, I have to congratulate you din po pala for winning the new male performer sa recently concluded na Guillermo Mendoza Awards. So, how does that make you feel na sa edad nyo ngayon, syempre hindi naman gano'ng katanda, no? Syempre batang-bata pa rin itsura. Pero new performer pa rin ang tawag sa inyo.
Yeah, yun yung sa Guillermo Mendoza Foundation, best, best new male concert performer of the year. Yun nga, nakakapagit. Pero hopefully I'll go back to music next year when everything okay na lang.
Wondering what to put on your watch list next? Here's our Manila Times pop culture columnist and reviewer, Karen Kunawix, for her suggestion.
Hello, it's Karen. It's a Thursday, and I am here with your watch list. And what have I got for you? Well, I stuck with something that is really trending on my feed, and it is none other than the Netflix limited series, or I guess it's just one season, 7 episodes, feature called The Queen's Gambit. And it's such an amazing story, and you know that it won't do well enough in film because you just have 2 hours. In this 7-episode format, you can really take your time getting to know the characters. You can see just how complicated, intelligent, and actually really inspiring the main character is, Elizabeth Harmon. She starts out in an orphanage and she meets the janitor who teaches her how to play chess, and from that point on, her life changes. And on her journey, she meets so many different people, and her fate sort of just switches from moment to moment. But one thing that doesn't disappear is her love and her passion for chess. I mean, she's hungry to research, she's hungry to read, she wants to learn everything she can about the game. She doesn't tire of analyzing this game, and it made me appreciate this game so much. All the intelligence, the math, the intuition, those 64 squares. So yes, I did enjoy Queen's Gambit a lot. One reason I did also is Anya Taylor-Joy, who plays Elizabeth Harmon. I noticed her when she came out in Elizabeth, which is one of the films that was released right on the eve of the pandemic. And I took notice of her, and she just dug into this role and ran away with it. So if you want to watch this whole interesting story unfold, be inspired and enjoy some really great art direction, really great storytelling, Netflix, The Queen's Gambit. And this has been Karen for Watchlist, and see you next week.
Though this time in our lives has been quite challenging, we have seen love grow in its different forms. We receive love from family, friends, and significant others, pero syempre, we also get to experience love through the films and the series that we watch. Whether romantic, comedy, or a mix of genres, sobrang nakakatuwa that these stories just keep on coming despite the pandemic. Today on the T-Zone, we get to talk to 2 actors who will star in the new IFLIX romantic comedy series, Beauty and the Boss. So please welcome Elisse Joson and Gino Roque IV. Hello there, guys!
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the Manila Times CSI. Thank you for giving us a little bit of your time today. I know you're very busy with this big thing that's about to happen to your careers. I'd like to ask both of you, how are you doing? You both look great. Beauty and the Boss talaga ang dating. Hi, Elisse, if you can say hi to our viewers on CSI.
Hello guys. Thank you for having us as well. Thank you for everyone watching.
And Gino, just a little hello to everybody watching.
Yes, hello to everybody watching, all the viewers. It's such an honor and a pleasure to be here.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and talk about this big thing that we were just talking about. Of course, like we said, the series Beauty and the Boss will be streaming on IFLIX very soon. And parang ang ganda ng title, parang perfect na perfect sa inyong dalawa. Parang made for you, Beauty, and then the boss, as everybody knows, of course, entrepreneur din talaga si Gino. How did this all come about, guys? If you can just give us a little bit of a background on how the project started.
Well, kasi this is a story that has been, on the table for quite some time now. And when things were starting to piece together, we were able to look at the characters, like the character of Rafa and what he stands for, what he represents. And we realized, well, it was very close to who I am in real life. So, I mean, it was very perfect. And then when Elisse came and joined, she fit the part beautifully. And we're very glad to have Elisse. And the whole process was so fun. And even to the point, because for me, I want to be involved, because I feel like it's more of a passion for me. Because I entered this industry to learn. So aside from being here and acting, being part of behind the camera, also kind of learning from each and every one of everyone behind the set is something amazing.
Well, I just wanted to ask, when you started doing Beauty and the Boss, was it with in the pandemic already, or was it the planning? Did the planning happen before that? Ano yung timeline ng series?
Actually, when the story was being written, when it was conceptualized, it was before the pandemic, of course. But then when the script started being written, all of a sudden the pandemic hit. So it was whether, and a lot of companies, a lot of production companies were stopping their productions, and we had a choice to make whether we push through or not. But then I realized that my personality naman in terms of business, I think it was a very good move to shoot within the pandemic, because yes, it's difficult, but then to have something like this done at this time, I mean, of course, I want to give as much opportunity to people, kasi ngayon ang dami na wala ng trabaho. So now we were able to hire a lot of people to be part of this, and now, kahit paano, everybody has income, and that's what we want.
So, boss na boss talaga ang dating, di ba? Talagang, perfect talaga yung role, Gino. Kasi nga, I was about to say that, whenever something new these days comes up on television or streaming, di ba? Nagugulat lahat ng tao kasi, when are you guys able to pull it off? Given the last so many months that naging napaka-challenging for everybody. But of course, I'm sure Gino was on top of everything. My next question will go to Elisse. How was it doing your taping in that setup, yung locked-in setup?
Well, it's different now. I think for all production naman, it's gonna be like the setup is different. And I feel like shooting in a locked-in location makes us feel safer kahit papano, kahit na may pandemic. At least it's contained. Kami yung nandun. Alam mo kung kahit papano nag-test kayo, and then everybody is safe naman within that group. So it's nice to do locked-in locations now when it comes to shooting. And yung difference lang siguro is how things work around, kasi syempre kailangan mabilisan kasi yung certain days lang, number of days lang dun sa location na yon. And meron pang number of hours lang, like 12 hours lang per day. So we really have to be focused and like work. Everybody has to be like talagang working together para mag-work yung all of it.
I'm really, really impressed that, even within a locked-in shoot, 12 hours lang ang sabi ni Boss Gino for everybody. Kasi sometimes, we know how it's like in show business, di ba? Minsan parang no sense of time talaga. If you need to shoot through the early mornings, gagawin mo. But Gino, you really wanted to make sure that even locked in, now observe yung time ng, like just the 12-hour work schedule.
Of course. What made it difficult was that, syempre ngayon, everybody had to lessen the crew because there's only a certain amount of people that can be on set. Aside from that, we had the safety officer and all of those people. So a lot of challenges, but what made it work was that we were able to book a whole resort. So no one was able to go in and out. So because of that, it made it super safe. It was a little bit expensive because we had to pay as if it was booked. So
the whole place, no?
We were able to.
Sana pala nakasama kami, baka masyadong maluwag the rooms. Next time. Okay, anyway, carry on. Yeah. So but you still wanted to make sure na as small as the production team is, everybody got enough rest and everybody, got to give their 100% because they are well rested. I like this boss, no? Very, very nice. But Gina, you shared earlier a little bit about the plot. No, we really don't know much about it yet, except for what you have told us. So if either of you can please fill in a little bit of the gaps, your characters naman and what we're in for in the story.
Well, for the story kasi it revolves around kasi again this character is very close to who I am in real life. So the character is basically about the journey of, well, it's not a typical boy meets girl story kasi, even though it is about love. There's a dynamic to it kasi there's something on the line. It's either dreams or the person that you like, and the other person, the boss, he might have everything that he wants, like I guess in terms of financial stability and everything, but once you come across someone that he really cares about and that is put on the line, will he sacrifice everything or will he not? It's totally different kasi usually mga negosyante were especially in movies, in TV series, we're either the very strict, we're the very mean, we're very but we bring a totally different aspect here because here I bring to the table what an entrepreneur really is kasi there are not a lot of entrepreneurs who enter this industry. So now for me entering here, I bring an aspect that is more real, so like how we really are, na parang we're not mean to the employees, we're actually kabarkada with the mga employees, diba? We're very close to them, and it's just that aspect of falling in love. And how does a guy, or how does a shy guy say to the person that he likes when this person also has dreams, and if you stop her, it destroys her dream. So ganun.
Very ganda nung dinitalya ni Gino. He didn't spoil like the story. But also yun na yung pinaka like core and the laman nung story is what he said already. I'll just add to that, like yung bukod dun sa pagkakator ng bawat characters, meron silang personal like struggles. Yung lightness of the story, it makes you feel like you're in love while watching it. Makes you feel good. It makes you feel all the butterflies in the stomach. I think okay yun ngayon panoorin kasi nga it's something that people
agree.
Want to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah, everybody wants to feel good, even if you're worried about things, diba? With that great story and the great timing, can you tell us a little bit about how you partnered with IFLIX and how it all ended up that this Filipino, all Filipino produced series is appearing on a worldwide platform?
Yeah, I mean, IFLIX is such a phenomenal partner. Like when we when we were able to pitch the story and everything, they believed in the passion that we had. Kasi when us and our team pitched it, it was, it was basically all passion, because this is a story that I really wanted made, and we really wanted to look for a partner, not just there to bring the story to a global platform like IFLIX, but also who believes it to the core, to the details, to who the cast is, everything. Because for this to be a success, it has to be, we have, all parties need to work 100%. Everybody needs to be in on it 100% or not at all. Because we could have just launched it on YouTube, we could have just launched it elsewhere, but then we chose iFlix is because the way they came in is more like a partner, something that can last, not just for one picture but for multiple pictures in the future. They see the vision that we have, not just this year but for the years to come, and I really admire that, and that's why we're in iFlix. And
really great to know. Well, let's go into the acting part, and of course, I'm not sure if the two of you knew each other before that. You were both in different batches of Pinoy Big Brother, but how did you create that all important chemistry for a romantic series?
Well, prior to working for Beauty and the Boss, we really didn't we haven't met each other, we haven't seen each other, so walang encounter na kahit ano, except for when I got the role. Sinabi lang sa akin na I'll be working with Gino, and then syempre ako sinearch ko na siya, so kasi wala akong I have no idea. And then I think it's really on how beforehand, before we started shooting, the people around us, like sila Miss Gemma, sila Direk, helped us rehearse the scenes. So we got syempre bukod sa rehearsing ng mga eksena, we were able to talk to each other, we were able to get to know each other a bit. So it helped kasi during shooting, at least somehow we're comfortable with each other already.
yeah,
Backtrack a little bit lang, Elise. I'll do a follow-up. When you read all the stuff that you read about kay Gino, thank God for Google, when you did that, what was your first impression? Diba? From the web, from the internet pa lang.
Well, I knew already that he was from PBB, pero syempre different batch. So ako, every time that I get to meet someone from PBB, alam ko na parang interesting sila as a person, and also background, kasi syempre di naman sila makukuha sa PBB if not, diba?
Yeah.
So first impression probably would be from what I hear from people na syempre businessman and businessmen tend to be very parang strict in a way.
Serious, diba?
Very
serious.
Serious, mysterious, ganyan. So that's what I thought. That's what I thought at first of him.
But finally getting to meet him, how would you describe Gino today?
I'm saying this in a positive way, pero some of that na yung pagka-strict niya is really true. Pero hindi in a negative way, kasi yung pagka-strict niya when it comes to he knows what he wants, and he makes sure na he does it. Kasi na-observe ko yun when it comes to him being involved in the production, other than being an actor. So na-obserbahan ko na ganun talaga siya, pero hindi siya in a negative way na parang serious na hindi mo ma-approach. He's very approachable, and mahilig siyang makipagkwentuhan. So hindi naman quiet and mysterious. Mahilig din naman magkwentuhan. So yun.
How about you, Gino? Was Elise handpicked, or how did it go? And then first impressions, and then what you found out about her after the first set of taping that you've had.
Yeah, I mean, we have a group of people that help us find who fits the character most. Because at that point, I didn't um, I've never worked with Elise before, but I knew of her because obviously it's Elise, right? So, and then when they were saying yeah, and syempre, I was like, yeah, why not? Let's try. And then when Elise said yes to the role, I was kind of not naman scared, more like intimidated. Kasi syempre, you have one of the best actresses come in, diba? So now you have to, as me, as the actor, I gotta step up my game. I have to start because everybody kept telling me, you gotta memorize the lines, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And then I was already prepared that maybe she doesn't eat this kind of food, maybe she won't stay she has to stay in a certain place. But then when I got to know her, it's totally opposite. Because with Elise, she has this personality that makes people gravitate towards her. So not just me personally, because working with Elise is like, I don't know, it's very free flowing. Kasi aside from being a great actress, she's also very kind, very sweet, very caring. To the point na when things are getting a little bit stressful, kasi syempre not as many staff are allowed to enter the place. I mean, there are a lot of restrictions because of the pandemic. She would ask na parang if I ate na and stuff like that. So I mean, she is innately caring, which is I mean, it's very tough to find. And
Very
yeah,
beautiful.
that's why I admire Elise a lot.
I'm sure that this being put together and produced and then finally it's going to be streaming in IFLIX is one of your dreams, Gino, diba? Nangyari amid the pandemic. But I was going to ask, especially young people like you, sometimes I kind of wonder how do they feel all of a sudden that things kind of stopped? And do you still think that your dreams can come true despite everything that's happening to the world? Ito siguro yung mga long-term dreams ninyo na napag-usapan yung dalawa. If you'd like to share it with us, you're very welcome to. If not, just the answer to the question whether do you still believe dreams can come true after the pandemic changed everything sa buhay natin?
For me, I feel like even though everything was put to a pause, it doesn't necessarily mean na nag-stop na yung mundo, diba? Like, some people say huminto yung mundo nung nagkaroon ng pandemic. But for me, it was just like it was just a little shake-up. Pero once once you know what you want to do, and maybe may mga changes na nangyari dahil na iba na yung situation, I feel like you could still continue whatever it is you want. Actually, ngayon na mas nagkaroon ka ng time na maisip kung what your dreams are and your goal is. So, yun. It's just a matter of it's just a matter of how motivated you are to achieve what you want. And kung sisimulan mo, may mangyayari talaga.
So if it isn't too personal, what's your dream, next big dream, Elise, if you don't mind sharing it with us?
Yeah, maybe other than still pursuing acting and achieving and playing more different roles, siguro yung to study, because I miss studying. So yeah.
Great. Good plan. How about you, Gino?
For me, my next big dream is because I just shot another series a few days ago. Maybe
Wow.
maybe a movie. Maybe let's see if we can do a movie. Let's see if we can do well. Syempre, season 2 would be an ideal one, or a not totally different series. But let's see. A lot of things can happen.
We're very, very excited to see this, and please, if you can invite our viewers here on the Manila Times CSI to catch Beauty and the Boss, please do.
Guys, we're inviting you to catch Beauty and the Boss. It's a very, very light and funny and full of love na series that I'm sure you will love because we worked really hard for it. And I hope you guys give your support for this series.
Yeah, I mean, to all the supporters of Manila Times, to all the viewers, I hope you guys catch Beauty and the Boss on iFlix. It's something new, something so refreshing, and you'll get to see a different side of how two people end up falling for each other during different and weird circumstances.
Definitely something refreshing as is your pairing. It is really, really a fresh pairing. And,
On November 6th pala. It's coming very soon on November 6th. So I hope you guys get to watch kasi it's something new, something totally different, and something that we worked really hard for. So I hope you guys get to tune in.
So how many episodes in this season that we can binge watch? Binge watch na
6.
talaga, diba?
But it's only once a week though.
So it's not like all uploaded at once, no? So it's going to be uploaded every
week. But then like if you watch on the second week, there's already 2 episodes uploaded. So you guys can binge watch those, I guess, in time.
Yeah. That's great, exciting. And for my last question before I let you go after you've invited them, how do both of you feel that you're not just going to be seen by us, Pinoys, but by Pinoys around the world and even, people of other nationalities? How do you feel at this point in your career?
For me, it's very exciting since it's my first time to be in a platform where something like a platform that big katulad ng IFLIX. So I'm really excited for other people from other places to see it, other countries to see it. And sana if they like it enough, syempre, diba, other nationalities would also pick up on it and watch it. Sana may subtitles, diba, para mapanood din ng iba. So it's an honor, and I'm excited for them to watch kasi yung mga kababayan din natin sa ibang mga lugar, alam ko sobra silang nalulungkot doon, even though kasi nga may pandemic na, tapos malalayo sila sa pamilya nila. So something like this, something to watch like this series, sana it would help them alam mo yun, like cope up and enjoy for a while and feel like positive about everything that's going on.
Yeah.
And Gino, all your plans have come true in terms of Beauty and the Boss. How do you feel about being seen all over the world?
Yeah, I mean, iFlix is such a huge platform. I think it's shown in over 15 countries. So, I mean, this is a huge stage, and we're very excited. Well, me and Elise are very stoked. We're very excited to see how all this unfolds. Not just for other Filipinos or in the Philippines, but around the world, to get to see what we've done in spite of the pandemic, in spite of all these restrictions going around. We were still able to pull it off into a very homey but very sweet yet different love story.
And let's all fall in love with Elisse and Gino once Beauty and the Boss is streamed on iFlix come November 6th. It's been such a refreshing interview with you guys. Usually we think of millennials as people with a lot of issues, a lot of questions. But with the two of you, it's really just been all positive, and I think it's really great that that's come out of this interview, and it's going to come out of your new series. Congratulations now already from the Manila Times CSI, and we wish you guys all the best, and we will be streaming and binge watching and watching it all over again. Thank you, Gino, Roque, of course, and Elisse Joson. And that's it for today's T-Zone. Thank you very much once again, Elisse, Gino, and of course, Bebeth Timbol of iFlix for making this interview possible. Stand by for CSI Exchange with the girls. Okay, CSIers, the girls are all with me now and ready to talk about today's topic. Isa Pai, Tina Pai, and Nika Pai, hi! How are you? You're allowed to unmute and say hello to our CSIers.
Hi, good evening.
Hi,
Ayan,
CSIers!
diba? Kamusta naman kayo, girls? Everybody okay? Everyone okay?
Yes!
Ang tanong natin tonight with Gino and Elisse showing us how a fresh pairing definitely make an exciting come on for a new series or movie. Sino ang gusto nyong i-ship for a project and why? Pero before you answer, tandaan nyo, very uso rin ngayon ang boy love series, diba? Hindi pa tayo nagkakaroon ng girl love series if there's such a thing, pero let's open our minds and think sino sa showbiz ang magandang ipagpareho. Pareha. Okay, let's start with Isa Pai. Isa, sinong gusto mong i-ship?
Ako po, girl-boy muna ako. Sa akin po si Bea Alonzo and si Alden Richards.
Me too.
Yes, big names sila pareho sa showbiz and nakita po natin sila sa isang commercial na magkasama and simula nung lumabas na yon, ang daming usap-usapan na pwedeng possible na magka-movie sila together and very interesting since nakapareha na before ni Alden si Catherine Bernardo and very successful, naging number 1 po yung palabas nila and with Bea Alonzo, hindi rin po malabong mangyari na ganun din ka-successful yung magiging movie nila if possible.
Oo naman, di ba? At saka, I think in one of our episodes, I don't know if it was season 2 or season 3, when Tina had an interview, one of you had an interview with Alden, ang sinabi rin talaga niya sa press con minsan, kung meron siyang gustong makatrabaho, ito ay si Bea Alonzo. And what a blockbuster movie that would be, or a hit teleserye, whether streaming or traditional media. Good choice, Isa Pai. Next up, tanongin naman po natin si Christina Alpad. Tina Pai, sino naman ang choices mo?
Hi, Miss T. Para sa akin po, parang gusto ko yung very trending ngayon na boy love series.
Aba, boy love series ha? At sino naman dalawang mga gwapong lalaki na to na gusto mong makita sa big screen and sa streaming, etc., etc., Tina? Tina ha, o go.
Hindi kasi po ngayon sanay tayo sa very fresh pairing sa mga nakikita natin sa YouTube series and other platforms. Pero parang gusto ko pong bumalik dun sa OG ng mga boy love team on screen. Yun po si Zanjo Marudo and Sam Milby.
Sam. Magandang idea yan, si Zanjo at si Zam, di ba? Pareho.
Yes.
At may pelikula sila noon, trivia, para sa mga hindi nakakatanda. So long ago, Pinapay, they appeared
Yes
as
po.
a couple.
As a parang third party couple. Kasi po ang main couple po doon ay si Angel Locsin. Yung kanila pong, well, nasabi ko na third party couple, kanila pong pelikula ay the third party na very pumatok din po sa takilya.
Oo, diba? At saka, maganda yun eh. Kasi, of course, sila, Sam and Zanjo are already established actors. Napapansin niyo po sa mga boy love series, usually mga kabataan ang mga nakakast. I'm sure, of course, these boys want this boy love series to be their parang way into show business, diba? Hindi naman very usual na ang mga leading men to ay papayag na mag same sex na
That's very true.
Huh? That's why hats off to Zam and to Zanjo. Sa excitement mo, naging parang Z sila, pero winner na yan. Sana meron pang ibang mga established actors who will brave the trend of boy love themes. Ayan, Tina Pai. Thank you. Ikaw talaga, boy love. Okay, Nika Pai. Nako, Nika Pai, baka naman buuin mo, ha? Sino naman ang choices mo para lahat represented?
Yung sa akin po, Girls Love, GL. And nakita ko po ito sa Twitter. And noon naisip ko, you know what, parang gusto ko din to. Si Catherine Bernardo and Nadine Lustre sa isang GL na series.
Wow! Oh my God. Tingin mo kaya papayag ang Queen Nadine and ang Queen din na si Catherine to be part of a movie na ganyan? Ni Kapaya na sa tingin mo?
I think naman po, I mean, yung generation naman po namin is very open-minded sa mga ganyan. And I remember po before, si Nora and Vilma, meron din silang parang GL movie, di ba po? Na,
May T-Bird at ako. Yung ba yun?
Opo, ata. Yeah. Basta during that time po, di pa naman super parang open yung mga tao sa ganon. And bilang si Catherine and Nadine naman yung parang Nora and Vilma of my generation, syempre nakakatuwa naman makita sila. Diba?
Magandang explanation mo ni Kapay, pero ang talagang dumikit lang sa akin ay ang paulit-ulit mong pagsabi ng my generation. My generation. Sige na nga, your generation. I like your answers, girls, kasi talaga naman ngayon, inclusivity rin ang hinahanap na theme ng karamihan ng mga tao, no, whether it's a movie or a series. Pero ang sana lang nga, magi siyang something na papanoorin naman ng lahat. Kasi, Tina, sino ba mga nanonood ng boy love series usually?
Well, interestingly po, mas marami daw nanonood na girls sa ganitong klase ng series.
Oo, syempre, no? And Nika Pai, ano bang mga interesting, meron bang GL series na naging hit na sa atin? Or wala pa?
May kaka-premiere lang po, yung Pearl Next Door, yung sa Game Boys na character binigyan.
Oo, yeah, I saw that na pala. Idea
Opo.
first, no? Oo.
Yeah.
O, tingnan natin kung papatok yun and kung magkakaroon din sila ng mga male viewers. Eh, yung kay Isa Pai, karamihan din naman talaga pag love story girls, 'di ba? Pero sana maging mainstream na din siya. Agree ba kayo o hindi? Baka that calls for another CSI exchange. So in the meantime, girls, magpaalam muna kayo sa ating mga CSIers. Great to have the three of you back today. Bye-bye. Switch on your mics.
Bye, CSIers! Next
Bye!
Bye po!
See you, girls! And that's it for CSI Exchange with Iza, Tina, and Nika. And that's it for this episode of the Manila Times CSI, Celebrity Style Inspiration. Thank you very much to Christina, Iza, Nika, and Neil for getting another Season 3 episode ready for you. And special shout-outs to our very active CSIs from last episode who kept our comment section going and going, namely at SciHi_, Joy Cortez, Inav Hiponia, at Super Ashbrew, JD Nation, at Nadix Official, Lay or Team Always, at Luz Trelegant, Christine T, and so many more who we promise to shout out next time. Happy hellos also go to our viewers on Daily Motion na talagang kapit na kapit pa rin sa CSI from so many parts of Europe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on our social media accounts now flashing next to me and waiting for your clicks. See you next Thursday, CSIers. Salamat and bye! Hi CSIers! Don't forget to subscribe and follow us for more episodes of the Manila Times CSI. See you!